Hello, everybody. Hail Satan, hail yourselves, and I hope your day is going great. Hey, my day's going great. Today was payday. Got to save up for things. Got to go out for tacos. I still am saving for my. I want to get this extendable RV, and that's where I want to live. Yeah. But anyways, I wanted to tell you a little bit about my story, about how I sobered up, and something that I was thinking about that helped me do it even better. Because I still haven't relapsed since I stopped going to meetings, and I lost track of time how long I've been sober. But anyways, the thing that I thought about that helped me a little bit was is I noticed since I've been sober, I've been able to do things that I wasn't able to do back when I wasn't sober. And what that is I'm not going to rush through life. Yeah, I've been rushing through things, and I noticed that I haven't been enjoying them like I should. And now I'm starting to enjoy them. It's like I'm never going to be able to catch up, anyways, to the latest thing because I'm going to tell you what, one day I'm going to die. Even though that sounds like hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. No, it's not hurry up. It's like, hey, man, realize something. You're doing something other than what you were doing when you were intoxicated. Enjoy the things that you got now because like I said, you're never gonna have everything anyway. I mean, still do a bunch of stuff, like as soon as you can do it, but don't let it make you broke either. I mean, sometimes you gotta kind of tell yourself no. Yeah. One thing I didn't use was a god either. Yeah. I looked at myself as my own god. And here's why. I'm not saying that I'm a god that can create a moon or a sun, but here's why. I know what's good for me. I know what's bad for me. I know how to weigh out my situations that I get myself into on how extreme they are. And then you just do it from there. I mean, sobering up is something that you really got to want to do too. And if you know how to weigh out your situations, you will see that you can become sober too without meetings. Sorry about that. But anyways, the reason I separated myself from the rooms, and I'm glad I have, is that I don't call myself an addict or an alcoholic and talk about it for a whole hour. Yeah, I think that was leading me to my relapses. Because now that I've gotten away from the rooms, I don't even think about drinking or using. I don't get those wonderful fulfillments of the thoughts of, oh, doesn't that feel so good? I don't get that anymore. Yeah, I just do my own thing, and I just kind of happen to forget about, you know, intoxicating substances making my body feel great. When in the end, they're going to make me feel like shit because I'm going to know that I've lost all of my money or probably in jail. I might have stole a bottle and went on the run and drank it. And then when I drank the whole thing, I finally got caught or something like that could happen. So, you know what I did? I just stopped thinking about those situations. Because if you really want to quit, you can quit, dude. You just gotta want to. You don't need a God for that. I just say I'm my own God, like I said, because I know what the consequences of my situations are going to be if I do something, and I can decide not to do that. So I can go the other way with no thought about it. Yeah. I would have already went and said this inside of an AA room or NA room, but they would have really not disagreed. I mean, they might have really disagreed very extremely about that. Yeah, they'd be like, no, the rooms, and they would tell me something why I need the rooms, and yeah, or they might say people. I was. Let me tell you something. I was weak in addiction at first. I looked for every reason to relapse, and I found one as long as I was within the rooms. I'm out of the rooms, and I've forgotten how long it's been since I first was sober. I didn't mark the date down. I don't care. The only thing I care about is, do I still feel that way today? That's the only thing I care about. Like people said, recovery is a selfish program. I always look out what's better for you, and there's nothing wrong with that. You're not hurting no one. You're actually making people's lives within your life now feel a little bit more welcome than what they did when you were an addict or an alcoholic. I'm neither now, and my life is great. Yeah, I agree with being a Satanist. Yeah, I want to say I am a warlock. Hmm. Yeah, I do rituals, but guess what? I also put into those rituals, and what I put into those rituals is what I'll get out of those rituals. A lot of people misunderstand the whole concept of rituals, but when I get to the Henry T.F. Rhodes Satanic Mass book, I want to read that, and then I'll start giving you guys stuff. Uh, but yeah, you got to come up with some type of routine. A routine can be a ritual, and you just do your routine. That's what I do. I read, I shave my head, I play video games, I make these videos, I go to work. I've got a routine for everything, and I'm doing it. I notice that's what works. It's coming into my life because I've discovered it, I fell upon it, and now have decided that it is a good life worth living, the one I've got now. Yeah, I really, and those alcoholic deaths, and I had a meth blackout one time because I ate a whole 8 ball. Hmm. Last thing I remember, my eyes were going all over the place, and then after that, I woke up in the hospital the next morning and was screwed up in my mind for like 3 days straight. My mind was, I couldn't even really go to sleep. I'd just lay there and just, I can't go to sleep. Fuck. Yeah, and then when I got off the meth, I got kicked out of the shelter I was staying in because I got mad at somebody. I jumped off my bunk and said, you know what? I'm glad Jesus Christ got hung on the cross because that makes me feel great. But what would make me feel greater is if I hung him on the cross. And he said, fuck you. And I said, no, fuck you. And I threw his head up against the wall. And the next thing I know, I'm staying there still. And the cops come and arrest me. Yeah, if meth is going to make me feel like that, then I don't even want to do it. What really helped me quit meth was when they started putting fentanyl in it. Yeah, I'm just no thanks on that. So meth can go pretty fucking easy. Yeah. Never will I want to buy something that's just, even if now you've heard my video and you make it the right way somehow, still don't want it. That's how long I've been away from it. With the meetings gone. Yeah. Anybody can do it. Let me tell you something. One thing about human beings is we all can do the same thing the next person can do. We can't. Unless our bodies are some way, in a way that they can't for some reason. But I know one thing we all can do is look towards a good life and live one. Yeah, I am a Satanist with a good life. A good life, a good wife, uh, in laws, yeah, her father, mother, brother. My family doesn't want to partake in it. That's because me and my wife are Satanists. Yeah. My mom told me to stop talking about religion one time. I got mad. And then I decided to call her again, just a normal conversation. Here she comes with her revenge. And the last thing I said, I thought you said you wouldn't talk about religion anymore. She goes, well, Roger, anytime you call here, I am going to talk about religion. And yeah, that was just awful. She can't even, her own promise broken. Yeah. And I know that eventually they can get me for harassment. They'll try to. They're probably keeping the calls uh, as much as I called them. And if they keep adding up, they can take it to the police department and say, hey, this guy is harassing me. Look how many times he's called. And then I can get in trouble. And so it's just not worth it to call them anymore. See, also, you got to remember sobriety is a selfish program. Even if you lose your in laws in the end, if that's what it takes to be sober, I guess you got to lose those in laws. They're poison. Or your mom and dad. Like mine is my mom and dad. They're poison. My in-laws that I've got, which are her mom, dad, and her brother, are the best family that I've ever fucking had in my goddamn life. On my side, and they do the nice things they do. Sometimes I feel like I can't repay them enough, which I won't ever be able to, because they have took me in and they have shown me a good what a good family's like. My wife, her mom and dad, and her brother, what a good family's like. And I'm satanic. Okay. Uh, you're probably thinking, well, what's a Satanist doing with such a nice life? It's just the devil. The devil's deceiving him. And yeah, it's probably what would be said. The devil's giving me what I want because I'm following him, even though I'm saying that he isn't real, but I'm doing the most service by he would even make you think that he wasn't real just so you wouldn't believe in God. And they say that stuff, and you know where they get it all from? The Holy Bible. They say everything because it's in the Bible. That's just, I'm going to tell you something. That is just a claim. Yeah, you might say, well, it's a good book. Why can't I live by it? But go ahead and try that. Study that book, but please, hear me out on one thing. Do not have like feelings of hurt because you will be hurt. Because in my earlier videos, I have been talking about, and I'm going to still continue to talk about things about the Bible and how wrong it is and its lies. Everything. Yeah. But anyways, this video is going to be short because I got to go to work here in about 29 more minutes. Ah, but it's a good day. I get to earn more money. We all make that noise when we have to go to work, but here's what you got to look at. This is how this is how I keep my job, I should say. I uh, I know that there's going to be something about work I'm not going to like today. There's going to be something bad that happens at work that I'm not going to like today. But that doesn't mean I have to get fired or quit. I got to remember, am I enjoying my life because I have a job? Yes. Life is a lot more enjoyable, especially since I'm not spending my money on drugs and alcohol. I'm a sober. person. Yep, sobriety. Yep, no God, no devil, no angels, no demons. Just me. And the things I got in my life. But guess what? If I wasn't like the way I was now, I might not have those things in my life. Like I know that for a fact because I've been down the alcohol and methamphetamine addictions. I've been down those roads. Now I'm back from those roads. Yep, those roads are long gone too. I've walked a long ways in my recovery. Like I said, I've forgotten what my sobriety date is. It's been so long. I mean, I don't even count it. Yeah, I'm just happy that I'm sober. All right. Well, I guess I'll see y'all later. Hail Satan, hail yourselves, because you deserve it.